Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are once again playing The Sims 4 and another new scenario today. Pew pew lasers, honestly Benjamin. Are the Sims trying to shoot me? That's a little worrying. But yeah, let's get into the scenario. So there were 4 new ones before I started recording all these videos. We are on to the last one now. It's Honeymoons. So it involves 2 Sims that are engaged but not yet married, and you have to get them married and then go on vacation. Or holiday, as we call it in the magical land of the United Kingdom. Let's get right into it. So if you didn't see the last video, the scenario was engaged in conflict and it involved a couple that were about to be married but had very negative sentiments towards each other, and you had multiple options as to what you could do. So you could either end up going through the wedding either with or without those sentiments, or you could have them break up before the wedding, or you could do what I did and have them break up during the wedding. And for such a toxic couple, I made them a straight couple. Now that I'm presented with the opportunity to make a happy couple, yes, I am doing a gay couple. Not because I am heterophobic, because I'm not. But the gay gender is rising, I've decided. So deal with it. So we have our 2 randomised Sims. We're just going to randomise. The name's Sylvia Snodgrass. Is she any relation to the Scottish footballer Robert Rain Saunders? So we have our 2 Sims, our couple. Let's get started. Given that I do all these scenarios in the same save, I do worry that I'm going to eventually run out of space, but I don't think we're in danger of that anytime soon. I'm going to use Evergreen Harbour. So if you put them in Pinecrest Apartments number 402. Okay, so it appears to be raining, which is not a great start to the scenario. But right off the bat, my first impressions are that this scenario is pretty good, because it allows you to be quite elaborate in how you go about it. Like, you could do what I'm going to do and just do it as fast as possible. Just elope the Sims immediately, go on vacation, woohoo instantly. Or you could create a long storyline where perhaps the marriage takes its time, because perhaps the engagement doesn't go as planned, but they reconcile the differences, get married eventually, and then go on holiday together. And after a long holiday of figuring out their differences, they woohoo at the end. So I think this is quite a good one because of the scope of what it allows you to do. But yeah, as I say, we are going to do this as quick as possible. So they're literally just in the corridor, and I'm going to get them to elope immediately. Now, the thing that seems to just be an added bonus for this scenario is that distant relatives contribute to a honeymoon fund, and you get an extra 2,000 simoleons to spend on their vacation. Like, obviously that happens in weddings in real life, but it doesn't happen in The Sims. It might happen in the new expansion pack, I do not know, but I think it's a feature that should be permanent. So yeah, the marriage is done, now time for the vacation. Oh god, The Sims has turned me American. Even I'm calling it vacation now. So, here's the interesting thing. I don't own any of the expansion packs that come with destination worlds. And so you'd think that I cannot allow my Sims to go on vacation. But that's where you'd be wrong. You can take your residential worlds, and you just have to place a lot in one and change it to a rental, and it allows them to go there. So this is one that I got from the gallery. It's the most popular base game lot, I'm pretty sure, Brown Riverside Home. And it's an expensive rental, but we only need it for a day. So yeah, the 2 Sims are now on vacation. I'm American now, I call it vacation. Just live with it. I'm not happy about it, but it's what we have to do. Now, do I feel guilty about denying them a wedding? No. We had a wedding last time. Variety is the spice of life, and therefore we are not having a wedding this time. So all we have to do to complete the scenario is get them to go and woohoo. We could do it in the shower to be really edgy, but we won't. They're just going to go do it in this green bed in the front bedroom. Oh, would you look at that? It's work's time to ruin everything. Apparently, in the middle of them both losing their virginity, apparently it's necessary for Rain's job agency to call and remind her that there are plenty of gigs available to work on if she wants to earn some money. How dare you? Let them have their moment. They've gone and done it to Sylvia too. Unbelievable. And that completes the scenario. It took just 3 in-game hours. So, on that note, we will leave it there for this video because we've completed the scenario. And of the 4 new scenarios that came out during the time I was not making Sims 4 videos, we have now completed all of them. And I think this one was the best of the 4, if I'm being honest. None of them were great because I found them all to be quite short, but I guess the thing about this one, and it probably does apply to engaging in conflict as well, there was the scope to make it longer if that is what you wanted, because I think the scenarios are there for 2 different reasons. One is to just help introduce people into the game, and the other is to act as a means of storytelling. And if you're someone like me, INFJ, I'm not very creative, I don't get many ideas, so having the opportunity to be told the story, it makes it a lot easier on you because you don't have to think of a storyline, and you can just do whatever you're supposed to. I know you've probably been disturbed by this, maybe not disturbed, but confused by it. I just didn't think to make my bed before doing this video, which I know seems terrible on my part, but I'm out of my mind, honestly. I am hoping to come up with an idea for a Sims 4 series to do at some point. I don't know what it will be. If I get an idea, I'll hopefully do it. If you've got any ideas, let me know. But until next time, love you all. Goodbye.